Looks like we've got some new information here, so let's take a look at that. Off the top, the Empress starts her reign. Her children weave a new terror to trap both the foolish and the brave. Only courage and prophecy can stop them. Bile weavers, beware the growing arachnid brood. Bile weavers lurk to entangle both hunters and the land. Infiltrate their nest and take the best rewards. The tarot reveals your destiny. Unleash new abilities and unique powers. Will you be saved by fate
I'm gonna be lurking as
or
I am
cursed
playing
by
Star
it?
Trek Online.
All right, Zero. Destiny's Dial. Gaze beyond centuries. Find the mysterious Destiny's Dial and exchange pledge marks for powerful traits and rare gifts. All right, Web of the Empress is the name of this event. Ooh, look at that pistol. Legendary skin unlock. That's a pretty looking gun. Those look like they're locked behind a paywall. This one isn't. Then this one's locked behind pay. This one's locked behind pay. This token isn't. These two are. This is not. This is a, I guess this is an emote. So that's some stuff that's up for this new event. Let's see what we've got going today. Jump right in. First, let's make sure I've got all my stuff. I've got 2 fire bombs. I've got throwing knives. Everything looks to be in order. We're going to quickly find out how this new event is working. And this may very quickly turn into an event that I dislike, like the last event. If you recall, the last event turned into a pretty much a PvP only event, which was something that I despise. Well, it was designed as a PvP only event. This seems like it's a PvE centered event, but it could become something that players turn into a PvP centered event. You know, get rid of the competition so that they can do the PvE portion solo. I really hope that doesn't end up being the case. Yeah, every time I look at that image of the rifle, that bolt bothers me because it looks wrong. Right, we've got blue right there, and it looks fairly close. Okay, I'm comfortable enough to look at the map. I am right near an exit. I hear somebody running. Something blue over there. Something bigger blue right there. But I definitely hear people running. And that definitely bothers me. Somebody was just shooting off to my right. They may have been shooting because they saw me. Or they may have been shooting because they saw one of the dead creatures. What does the map say that is? It looks like the stockyard is where the next clue is. Man, that's a lot of firing. I haven't seen any dead. Any walkers at all. Is this going to be another PvP event? Somebody's nearby. Yeah, there's no dead around me. This is a PvP event. We are not interested in PvP only events. Oh, there's some dead. Okay. It's not PvP only. How did we have no dead anywhere we went, though? That was bizarre. There was no dead where we came in, and there was no dead at the first stockyard. The stockyard, the first farm we went to. And all of the shooting that we were hearing was far enough away that they shouldn't have been taking out any of the dead near us. So that's not something we lost. But that was definitely, there was a lot of people shooting at each other. That was very, very evident. And that bothered me. You could see a definite change in the play style. Hunters are hunting each other instead of the regular method of gameplay. It's not terrible. It's not great, but it's not terrible. For better or worse. Oh shit, middle of the road. All right. Oh, look at how close that clue is. Any other clues? Just that one. No walkers right near me either. Jeez. See how quickly they start shooting? Okay, on the plus side, this part of the map is no longer viable. On the negative side, that first shot was not far away, and all the exits are on the far side of the map. So we have to go east across the entire map to get out of here.
Howdy ho, brethren.
Mr. Odd Noble, how are you, my friend? Very quietly trying to cross this water. I haven't heard anything on this side.
Doing good, so far.
Good, good. Good to hear. Yeah, I was a little worried that the new event here was going to be a PvP event the way that the first match started out. There's definitely a lack of bad guys. You know, walkers, but there's not a complete lack of walkers. There's just less of them. Oh shit. Bet you can figure out what I'm worried about here. Big ass spider is in this area. Kids weren't feeling well this morning, but it sounds like they're doing better now. Running around. Ahead of me is a road that runs east and west. It runs towards the shipyard there.
Hey guys.
Hey Don, welcome aboard. How are you today? Alright, I don't want to go in the water there.
Don. Still amused at today's troll.
Yeah.
Sup Noble.
He got a rise out of me this morning. You pick a fight with Beanie and Rhonda, and when you're corrected because you're wrong, and you immediately start using the corrected verbiage as if you were saying it that way all along without ever acknowledging that you were saying it incorrectly to begin with.
Yet I saw, that's why I joined in, he was getting under people's skin.
Yeah, I wasn't going to say anything until he reversed himself. You know what I mean? But as soon as he realized his mistake and completely reversed himself without acknowledging the reversal. What's this?
He was getting at Rhonda.
I don't know what that is, but I don't like it at all. It's a big void in the site. Yeah, I mean, you're talking about two people who have lived that life their entire lives and know more about it than just about anyone I've talked to. And yeah, they're the first to admit that they don't know it all. And I think that's another key to life. Admit when you don't know it all.
Stolen valor asshat, acting like a vet when he was civilian supply chain too.
Yeah, he was trying to claim to be the most important link in the military when his job was providing for the military a civilian liaison for logistics. Congratulations, dude. You were a truck driver. Yeah, we need the supplies. And you know who would have brought us those supplies if you didn't? Just about any private in the Army or any seaman in the Navy with a driver's license. So you're not special. I,
Hey, I've really been enjoying your streams and just followed. I'd love to stay connected and become a true fan of yours. Feel free to add me on Discord, Cinder075.
well,
Normally I would say thanks and give credit, but not when you try to sound like you know everything. LOL.
well, hey, Cinder, I appreciate that. I try to entertain, and I hope that you're enjoying the show. Starting Wednesday, we have our annual Spooktober, where we'll be doing nothing but
Like I told him, he wasn't smart enough.
Halloween-themed games. Yeah, he was trying to figure a way to get under everybody's skin. He was setting Rhonda up with all kinds of straw men, things she didn't say, and then claiming those were her positions so he could knock down what she didn't try and say was true. And it's easy to defeat the dragons that you create yourself. Not so much. The ones that actually exist, though. And that was his problem, in my estimation. He couldn't deal with the stuff we were actually saying. I haven't heard any shooting out here, but there's an exit that's locked. I've never seen a locked exit.
I haven't seen this game.
Oh, this is kind of cool PvP and PvE game. The idea is I am a...
Google search will only get you so far.
I am a supernatural bounty hunter. Shit, I gotta move. The assassin is a dangerous demon that I'm not prepared for to begin with. So I'm glad somebody else killed him and is banishing him. But that being said, they're going to banish him and get his bounty token, which is going to put them in a position where they'll be able to see everybody's aura once they have the token. Okay, and unfortunately, oh, I'm going the wrong fucking way. I have to go due north of here. Once they have that token, they'll be able to spot us using their second sight. Now, it only works within a certain distance. See that lightning bolt? That's where they vanished. But I have to get to that exit to get out of here alive. Now, there's two ways for them to deal with the token. They can leave with the token, or they can hunt people. And a lot of hunters will hunt people. And the closer exit to me, for some reason, is locked. And I've never seen a locked exit before. And I don't know why it's locked or how to unlock it. Now you see right here would be a great spot to wade across the water to avoid using the bridge, but I can't because of the thing in the water. And I just heard somebody shooting over there.
Cheap followers on streambo.com. Remove the space. Q4MHQCUC.
All right. Whoever used the... Whoever killed the assassin left with the token. That doesn't mean all the other hunters are gone. But it means at least one hunter is gone. would rather not die to another hunter. I do have a trick or two to prevent my permanent death. So if necessary, I can survive. I have to go this way. Aim small, miss small. Yep. I hate going through towns. If there's any other hunters here, they can be hiding anywhere. That deeper moon could be a meathead. Am I still basic? Ah, this is the locked exit. I need to go north to the unlocked exit. The fact that that exit's there, but it's locked, bothers me. Alright, all I have to do is get close enough to the exit to start the countdown. There's ducks over there. They would be agitated if there was somebody here. Now just listen for movement. Whew. That was not the easiest run. Crossing the entire map west to east. Ooh. Almost made 28. Do I still have everything? Yep. Okay. You see those are the runs that get your heart pounding. Looks like that's the closest one to me. And even with that being the closest one to me, it's not very close.
Few things to do, have to go, enjoy.
You too, my friend. Probably be okay crossing the tracks here. Pretty sure I'm okay right here to check out what my options are. I should be able to get out of here on that western exit. These spider webs are not an encouraging sight. I do not want to investigate this barn. You know what I have not seen out here? Somebody's picked up a bounty token? Oh, he picked up the bounty token from what? Did he kill one of the spiders? Those clues look awfully close. I think I should just head for the west and get my kills on my way out. I love the PvE aspect of this game. The PvP portion of this game, however, I wish was optional. It would be nice if the servers could be divided up into those who want to fight others. Ooh. There we go. I just acquired a trait. And those who don't. Someone is banishing the doctor, or the assassin. Which means they killed him already. Look at how close the exit is to the fucking assassin. I have to go pretty much due south to get to the exit. Try not to draw too much attention. But also try to be fast about it. I almost set those ducks off. Somebody might be guarding the exit. It sure sounds like they are. Where's my exit? The exit is right over there. The shortest way there is this way. Putting the only extraction that close to the demon is just so freaking cruel. Because there's two reasons it's that cruel. One, if the hunter who picks it up runs straight for the extraction, he's going to see somebody who's already at the extraction waiting to leave. Even if I wasn't hunting him, he's going to assume I am. Alright, I have picked up Doctor. I want to see what Doctor does. This says Physician. I wonder if that's what Doctor is. Because I don't see one that's called Doctor. Alright, what? How do I get this one? It doesn't say. All right. I obviously don't have 8 to spend. I'm guessing Physician is the doctor that I picked up. Because I currently have it, but I wouldn't have been able to get it because I'm not level 45. Vault, fall, and climb ladders silently. I do like sneaking. Let me make sure that I still have the one trait that I... No, there's Doctor. Where did I get Physician from then? But here's the one that I want to make sure I have. There we go. In the event that I do get taken down by another hunter, I can revive myself. And that is one of the most valuable things this game has to offer for a hunter, considering how easy it is to lose everything. You work hard at building up your hunter. You don't want to lose him. My dog is drinking water. She's dreaming about it, and her little throat is bobbing in and out. I really hate starting in the woods on one of these bridges. To sneak. Shit.
Sorry, gotta run. Have a great stream and a great evening, Rob. Going to see my daughter.
Enjoy your time with your daughter, Zero. No need to apologize for that.
Have a great evening, everyone.
If I continue straight onto this path, I can get out in the due south exit. I don't think my daughter is hearing my granddaughter. And unfortunately, I cannot pause an online game. Which just about everybody knows that. Going the wrong way. There's still a clue over that way. Hopefully that's drawing in everybody's attention so they're not coming this way. Roads suck. They really do. Cannot pick up tarot card. The Hanged Man. Why can I not pick it up. Alright, that's happening far enough away that I don't have to worry about it. I can go this way. Almost set off those ducks. Yeah, I hear you, kiddo, but I am in an online game. I can't do much for you. I will take a break when I get out. How does that sound? We're gonna have to go through this gate. Okay, now she's just being obnoxious. Because she knows if her mother hasn't answered her by now. It's gonna have to be me. And that she knows that I've already heard her. She just doesn't want to wait. And we have birds. She knows that I know. There's no way she doesn't know. All right, folks. We are going to take a quick break. I encourage everybody to get yourself a drink, grab a snack, stretch your legs. Go to the restroom. I'll be back in 5 to 10 minutes. In the meantime, I'm going to put up the October schedule. I hope that you guys will enjoy the break. Alrighty, folks, I'm back. I hope everybody had the opportunity to grab yourself a snack, refresh your drink, run to the restroom. I myself got a little bit of a snack here. I got one of my protein bars. Not a sponsor. Maybe I should see if they would be a sponsor. That would be a nice change. Yeah, that view last mission option is kind of nice, but I'd like to see the stats overall from the career, and they don't have that option. So, baby steps. I like their illustrations of grenades. They almost look like they would be real. I need out of this mine quickly.
Hello, hello.
Hey, Gamers Paradise. Welcome. Shit. I need to go south. How you doing? Let's Wasn't much I was going to be able to do about that. Wow, crows and ducks on the same spot. That was potentially a disaster waiting to happen. I'm way far west of where I wanted to be, though. I need to get back on the trail. I have to get on the other side of this mountain. Which means back this way. Those hunters are hunting each other. That's not my method of playing this game. All right, there's my exit point. I basically only have to guard from that direction. Oh, Ripley. No, Rip. You need to stop that. Stop. It's one of your humans out there. Give it a rest. Your humans. Hey. We stay on this side of the room. Your humans don't deserve to get barked at. He's a good girl. Yeah, he's a good girl. Oh, look at how close that one is. I can snatch that clue and get the heck out of this pit. Someone was already shooting. Game's got a sick sense of humor. Started me real close to other people and a clue. But on the plus side, they didn't know I had serpent. So I can sneak off with my clue. And they are all confused as to where their clue went. Meanwhile, I need to figure out how to get the fuck south. Without getting spotted by them. Somebody's already... They had to stumble on that, They had to stumble on that demon. Now, there's no way they knew I was there, stealing the clue from across the fucking gravel pit. And that's the way I liked it. They were trying to find a way up to where the clue was. And I can almost picture them sitting there. Hey, I got up there and the clue disappeared. Oh, you must have found the demon. Let's go get him. Okay. Let's knock out another one of these. That All Hallows Eve advertisement just looks so great. They really have people with great artistic ability doing their stuff. I'm not really keen on their Harvest one, but that All Hallows Eve, I really like that. And I like the Web of Empress Those two I like. And even the Grave Intentions, that looks nice too. That one looks close. That one doesn't. Those are the only two I can see from here. Hopefully I'm not right on top of somebody else right now. Somebody's here. Somebody's not going to be pleased that I took the clue from them. All right, we have two exits, one southeast, one southwest. I'm going for the southeast one. My granddaughter has gotten herself in big trouble by continuing to yell. See, that's a hunter running south. Oh, there's another clue south. That's where they're going. Oh, well, I'm not even going south. I'm going southwest. Now I'm going south. They're still shooting south of me, but we're better off. Going south. Whoever is shooting south is definitely not going to stay there. And on the plus side, I am going to come over here and check the hay bale for any chrysalisks. Because you can harvest chrysalisks from hay bales during the game, and you keep them until you use them. They are these great little bug things that you can throw in the air. Some of them are basically like drones, UAVs. You can fly around and scout. Alright, if I keep going this way, there's a bridge. anytime I see something interesting. I definitely want to loot it. Okay, I've definitely made it as far east as the game allows. How's our map look? I definitely want to cross this river. Oh, he's going to be right near 2 exits, so I don't have to really worry too much about him. But I do need to run south. You do want to try to avoid using all your stamina. If you can. What the hell do we have here? I've never seen this before. This looks like a artillery emplacement. Civil War style. It sure is. There's a piece of artillery right there. Pretty nifty. Just a quick look at the hay bale. Nothing there. I don't see anything on that one. Don't see anything on that. How are we doing? Okay, this road leads straight to the exit. All the shooting seems pretty far away. Unless they drastically changed the range of those bounty tokens, he can't see me. I don't see any growths on that hay, although that might be one right there. Let's look. No. I don't even see any of the undead out here. I only got 11 kills. It felt like I ran into more of them, but that's okay. I'm going to take another quick break here. I encourage everybody to refresh your drink, grab yourself a snack, stretch your legs, run to the restroom. I'll be back in less than 5 minutes. Let's knock out a couple more hunts before the stream is over. We have 5 points, so not quite enough to buy any really interesting. We have a bunch of interesting perks, but we don't have enough points to buy any more interesting ones. So let's continue down our chosen path. Looks like our weekly goals are still running. I say it says kill meatheads, but I don't know if it's still listing the one that I completed. We'll have to go look at that between the next set. I noticed that in this game, even though your completed ones are not removed from the list, rain is a double-edged sword. It reduces the sound that you make. It also reduces the sound your opponents and the undead make. Okay, that is evidence of a cryptid. I can't get the cryptid evidence by remote. I have to get up to it. And I don't think I get points for getting cryptid evidence. I think I have to find and kill the cryptid. In order to get points. There's a lot of shooting
Back
going
for a
on.
bit. Is this a cooperative game or solo?
Okay, you can have a 3-man team, and they actually recommend that you have a 3-man team because your opponents certainly will. And with your 3-man team, you are supposed to compete against the other hunters to find and eliminate the supernatural bounties which
Like that assassin.
like the assassin, yes. Now I have to get my ass out of here because I have been wounded terribly, and I cannot handle other hunters now. And
If
you
we're on fire. Like
Yeah.
us, every year you come over and burn down my MFN backyard. This ain't no brontosaurus thus.
Goonie goo goo. I'm glad I left. The guy who picked up the token was Russian. Russian hunters are ruthless. All right. I have to I'm keeping an eye on the stream on my phone as well so I can see if there's any buffering going on. And my phone is buffering for no good reason. It looks like it's okay right now. Right now. Operative word. Words. All right. I think I have time for one more before I'm gonna hang it up. Well, my experience in this is Russian hunters once they get the
I
token.
wouldn't know if you were lagging. The chat delay is pretty significant normally.
Yeah, the chat delay is usually pretty significant. But I just look for the buffering on the video itself. But the Russian hunters, my experience has been when they're on and they get a hold of those tokens, they actively hunt down every last hunter that's still on the map. And if there's only one exit, they'll camp it. See this little bug this guy's releasing? That's the bugs I look for, the chrysalisks that I look for on hay bales. You can release a bug if you find those chrysalisks. And if you're in a good hiding spot, you can release it and it'll fly around the map. And you can go, with the...
Russians can be fun to play with if you're serious about PvE. Used to have a blast when Counter-Strike was in beta.
Russians can be great teammates. They can be vicious on the other team. All right, that looks like it's nearby. Oh, that's right here. I wonder how many teams are close to me. No, that one's not too far away either. The exit, however, is far away.
I wish this game had an offline mode. I dislike being a complete noob when going PvE.
Well, on your plus, the first 10 levels, you're a protected character, so you don't permanently lose your stuff. If you're killed by another player. Or by a monster. You die, you just, you respawn. Somebody found the demon already. One of the demons. And they found the demon that I had a chance against. If you look at those two demon silhouettes, the top one is Scrap Break. I had a chance against that one. The one on the bottom is the Assassin. I stand no chance against the Assassin. I do not have advanced gear, and the Assassin is a bullet sponge.
No kiting.
They're normally indoors, like in a barn or something. So you might be able to open a window or two and plug away at them. But if you're also defending against other teams of bounty hunters, you've got to take those into account too. If you just heard that horse, that means that somebody stepped close to a horse that was laying on the ground, dying. And somebody found and is killing the has killed the assassin that quick. Oh shit. I need to reassess my path. You fuckers.
Any paywalls?
Well, there's a pay thing. You can pay to play. For sure. That's pretty much the way that most of these games work. But I play for free, and I don't do terribly bad. It's how much you want to put into it. You get out of it what you put into it, you know?
Cool.
You put enough time into a game like this and you get a decent return. Let's see, I don't want to fight him because I don't have a lot of ammo left. So I'm going to try and sneak past him. And if I get past him, he's also between me and anybody who tries to come behind me. And look at here, ammo. Not a lot of it.
I consider a paywall the point where if you don't pay you can't compete with people who do regardless of time investment.
Well, there's some serious gear you can buy that does outright defeat you. There's a spear that will kill a demon in one hit. So imagine what it does to you. But, that being said, I need to keep going east and north. And I need to avoid that motherfucker. That's one of those fuckers that burns you.
I don't mind being at a disadvantage, I just don't like that line being a hard line.
Me too. I've had the disadvantage of running into the guy with the spear before.
If I can play smarter and still beat them, I'm okay with that.
Check the map. I'm facing the right way to get to the exit. I just need to get there before some other hunter finds me. Like right now, I'm running a perk that even if a hunter kills me, I can self-revive. So I don't lose this hunter. I might lose this rifle. But I'm happier to lose the rifle and save the hunter than flat out lose the hunter. You know? Now, if another hunter saw what I'm doing, they would probably figure out that I'm not hunting other hunters. But they might not care. Because part of the game is killing other hunters. You get points for it. Due east.
Have to fix some food before Rob's evening stream. Talk to you later, brother.
Talk to you later, my friend. There's a creature. Probably. That's a sloth. I can't go due east from here. I don't... Luckily, he's going north. Oh, look, there's the exit. That's a relief. Ended up being a high experience run too. That is a nice way to finish the stream out. I have to pack the protein today, so I'm going to end it there. I want to thank everybody for coming out. Oh, look at that. I pick up the types of things that I was talking about finding on the hay bales. Kira, get out of there. You can wedge these off of the hay bales when you find the chrysalisks. But I picked up one of each, so the stalker beetle is the one that you can fly around like a drone and look through its eyes. And because I have the serpent perk, I can use the stalker beetle to go and recover clues. The fire beetle I can send out and attack things, and the choke beetle I can send out and what the grenade I just threw is a choke grenade, and it kills immolators. I can do the same thing with the choke beetle. I can send it out and create choke clouds to kill immolators or cause choking cloud around players or other types of mobs that reduces their ability to see and or move. It is a very valuable asset. However, it is an expendable asset, so once you use it, you lose it. So let's go take a look at this here. I want to view the challenges. Kill meatheads. We're at 0-6, so we've got kill meatheads again. Hunting meatheads is something that I've done in the past. I find it easiest to do with fire. In world, you can find lanterns. You pick them up, throw them at the meatheads, and while the meathead is on fire, it will run to get out of the fire. If you then but it'll try and stay on its patrol route. So if you determine where its patrol route is, and it runs to an area on its patrol route, if you then throw a firebomb onto its patrol route where it can't go further on the patrol route, it'll run into a new fire, and it ends up being burnt alive. Meatheads have these little leeches that are all around them. The fire, they will come at you. If you shoot the meathead, all these leeches attack you. They do very little damage, but there's a lot of them, and if you ignore them, they'll kill you. So you have to shoot them, which means the meathead has the ability to advance on you without taking any damage while you're dealing with them. If you hit it with fire, however, before the leeches know that you're there, the leeches all die in the fire because they have like 1 hit point each. The last month, the weekly challenge was repeatedly do damage to hunters with any variant of the Vertilli rifle. Now it's the Martini Henry. Deal damage using high velocity ammo. So there's 2 hunter. And it's 750 damage and 1,000 damage. So we can expect that's why people are hunting hunters. And tomorrow the weekly challenges reset. So it's not going to matter to me because this is the last day of this particular game on the channel. As you know, starting Wednesday we have a new schedule for all of October. Any of these games, by the way, except for Zombie Army 4, Zombie Army 4 being just a flat-out fun shooter type game that we don't complete in October, we will run to completion. So don't worry if we don't finish it. We're going to run it to completion even if it takes into November. However, this is going to be the November schedule. Dead by Daylight, which is a co-op game, we'll be playing that in conjunction with the Twitch channel Mama Jinxie. And Zombie Army 4, we will invite others from the viewing audience to play with us. Phasmophobia, we have invited Gmuck and Alhoon Gaming to participate. Alhoon Gaming does have other commitments on Saturday. I don't think he's going to be able to play with us. But I do think Gmuck said she would be very happy to join us. So on Mondays, next Monday, we'll be starting Maid of Skur. However, tomorrow will be the final enlisted on Taken Hold Tuesday prior to the kickoff of Spooktober. So I would like to thank everybody for coming out for the up to 2 hours and 45 minutes of just flat out fun we've had today. Once again, Nadine Cox has made it through all of her hunts without having to expend her perk to restore herself. I hope y'all enjoyed it because I certainly enjoyed bringing it to you. I'm going to take care of that protein loading that I need to do, and I will be kicking up some Helldivers in a little while, Mr. Odd, if you want to join me just doing some mindless metal hunting. And obviously any of my other compatriots, if you want to do some mindless metal hunting, just knock on the door on Discord and we'll fit you all in. However, until next time, folks, I'm Rob. Thanks for gaming with RP.